Hey, what's up, YouTube? So, I wanted to make a video talking about suffering and your perception of your suffering. So, all throughout your life, you're always going to have some form of suffering or pain. But while certain forms of pain and suffering can be unbearable, like relating more to physical pain, um, what's gonna make or break you, and regarding that some pain is gonna be unbearable, but what's really gonna make or break you from most of the pain that or suffering you'll experience in your life is gonna be your perception of your suffering. This was a big realization I had um, just recently, and I feel like it's made me a much happier person. Just recognizing that my suffering is there for a reason. So like all the psychic attacks and hallucinations and things like that, which are really all the same thing, but that's what I'm just experiencing in my life right now, and it is going down. It has been for a while now. The hallucinations and intrusive thoughts and all that stuff. It's becoming a lot more mild, and even when it does come on, I'm able to acknowledge that in a way it is good that I'm experiencing it because one, as of the past few um, weeks, I'd say, I've been feeling more happiness come in, more gratitude. And so at first it would kind of like come and go. I mean, yeah, it still does come and go, but when it would leave, I would be experiencing the psychic attacks again and the hallucinations and all that stuff, the intrusive thoughts. And I would feel like, oh, well, this sucks. Like, this is so bad. I'm like, I hate this. I would get angry at, like, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. But now, with this realization, I'm able to tell myself it's good that I'm experiencing this. Because, one, I know that it will leave. It'll come back, but it'll also leave. Because it always does. And then I'm left with good feelings. So it's just get through it. Um, two, well, actually, I don't know if there is a two. I don't know why I numbered it, but that's the big thing is that these psychic attacks and all that stuff will leave, and I'll be left with the feelings of gratitude, happiness, joy, love, the inspiration to want to do kindness, acts of kindness, and things like that. But gratitude is the big one for me recently. Um, so yeah, just what I can say works for me is to when you're feeling calm, reflect on what your suffering is and try to see a different perspective of what it's all about. Understand that no amount of like spirituality, magic, or mental health counseling, sorry, or anything like that is ever going to completely rid you of all your suffering in life. There's always going to be something there to just cause you to suffer. And this could be relationship problems, health problems, financial problems, problems at your job, or, like fear, anger, sadness, whatever it is. Maybe the death of a loved one or a pet. These things happen, and it's impossible to get rid of it all completely, so yeah, just perceive yourself. I'm not saying it's good to like regarding like the death of a loved one. I'm not saying that that's a good thing. I'm saying to change your perception of your feelings regarding that. Let yourself feel these things. Allow it to just be there. Allow it, the experience to just be what it is, and know that you will get better from it. It may not completely go away, the feelings and thoughts, but it'll be easier to deal with in time, and there will be moments of happiness coming in. You will experience good feelings again. So just know that. think about that when you're experiencing suffering in any kind of way. Good things will come again. Now, regarding things like intense physical pain, like chronic pain, I mean, I don't really know what to say to that, and I don't want to sound like cold or anything like that. It's not my intention. But just do what you gotta do to deal with those things. I'm sure if you really like thought about it, there's probably something you can do about things like that. So yeah, this is just the realization I had with my own suffering, my own pain. Oh no, actually there is something about physical pain, is that I used to have really bad back pain because um this happened like twice in 2021. Um I hurt my back twice that year, and it was pretty bad. The first time I hurt it was because I went rock climbing and I fell from the top right onto my ass, like my tailbone, and that hurt like my lower back, which it healed. But then a few months later, I was at a yoga studio and I was wrestling my friend on the, not a yoga mat, but like the guy who has the yoga studio, we know him. Um, he has like a wrestling mat, like a gym in the corner, and I was wrestling someone, and this person like kind of dropped me. They didn't like intend to, but that's just how we were just wrestling. That's all it was. So he dropped me, and I fell like on my side, my hip, and it hurt my back and my hip, and I was kind of like limping on the way out, and that pain was there for a while. So I dealt with that pain for like about 2 years. It was not going away, but none of the exercises were doing anything, and I didn't want to have to get surgery or anything like that. So what did I do? I focused on the pain. I closed my eyes and felt where in my field of awareness the pain is taking place. Is it mental? Is it emotional? Is it physical? Or all three? Obviously, it was mostly physical because it was my back, but sometimes that does cause like mental or emotional anguish. But focus on the pain and send out the intention for that to heal. And then do what you got to do. Take medication. Do exercises. Eat better. Eat more, whatever you need to eat to give your body more nutrients to heal that part of your body. So do those things, but focus on the intention. Send healing energy, intentions, focus, attention to that part that is feeling the pain. And it really will go away because I don't have back pain anymore. I dealt with it for 2 years and now it's gone. It was magic. That's all magic is you just focus on the intention, attention on intention, and you send it to the universe, to your body, to your emotions, to your mind, and you get healing. Now, if you do it correctly, I'm sure it'll work, but I don't want to guarantee it because I don't know your experience of life and whether it's going to work for you or not, but it worked for me, so didn't need surgery. But I guess that's my little spiel on that. But the main part of this video is to just change your perception of your suffering. And I guess this is more in regards to mental and emotional suffering. Sadness, anger, fear, things like that. Irritability, intrusive thoughts, hallucinations, anxiety, mental illness. When you feel these feelings and you have these thoughts, just tell yourself, it's good that I'm experiencing this. Because in time, it'll start to go away when you just accept it and deal with it. And then your mind will be clear and you'll be able to think about things that make you happy, or do things that make you happy. Talk to people that make you happy. And all happiness, I believe, really does begin with gratitude. I'm alive, I have money, I have food, a place to live. If you have those things, you're very fortunate. So yeah, just change your perception of your suffering and you'll eventually reach a place where you can call yourself a happy person, because I know that I'm a happy person generally. I still experience sadness, anger, fear, but generally, I'm a happy person. And it's amazing. So, yeah, just my 2 cents on that. Peace.